When my son was born, he didn't open his eyes. It was like that for about a week. And come to find out, it was something called ptosis, which in fancy terms is droopy eyelids. So after his first week of being born, we went back and forth to ophthalmologists to find out what to do about his ptosis. Because the thing with ptosis is, because his eyes were so droopy, it can cause them to lift their chin, which can cause permanent damage in the spine. So obviously long term, we don't want that to happen. So we were trying to figure out what to do. A lot of ophthalmologists, we've seen like 2 or 3 ophthalmologists, and they all wanted to do the lid surgery. The thing with our lids, they grow with us as we get older. So this wouldn't be a one-time surgery. This would literally be a repetitive surgery every few years. So recently, within the past year, we discovered a new ophthalmologist who I really like and I adore. Come to find out, Elias, along with my other son, but my other son isn't as severe as Elias is. Elias has something called Duane syndrome. Duane syndrome is a condition where an eye can't turn all the way to the side because the nerve that controls that movement didn't form right. So with Elias, when he turns his eye inwards, his actual eyeball actually kind of goes inside, goes into his eye socket. And then when he turns outwards, that's when his eye seems to protrude out more. So the surgery that he is actually going to have is going to resolve the Duane syndrome first to see if that is the issue. Hoping that fixes the issue, we won't have to do the lid surgery. But if not, then we would have to do the lid surgery, which of course through time, we would have to continue with the surgeries every few years to keep up with his growth. So the surgery that he will be having is called muscle recession surgery. So what that is this surgery will adjust the eye muscle so that his eye can move better. So they're pretty much changing the length of the eye muscle. So the best way I can explain it is using these Post-its and using the pen, right? This is the actual eyeball and this is the muscle of the eye. So let's say this is his eye muscle. They're going to cut it to change the length to make it pretty much shorter so that he can stretch it more to see if hopefully that can help him with his lid issue. So I did want to give you guys an update as far as my son with his ptosis, because I know I haven't really updated you guys with everything, but that's because everything was pretty much on a hold because we just kept getting just things blocking us from proceeding with this surgery. But for good reason, because I love what this surgeon is doing, and I'm hoping this does solve that issue. So any of my ptosis parents out there, please maybe look into see if maybe Duane syndrome could be a possibility for your child. As far as your comment is concerned, I'm so sorry that he is going through that. I don't go through that with Elias as of yet. He is 6, going to turn 7. I am worried about that though. I do, however, go through this with my other child who is growth hormone deficiency. If you haven't seen my other videos, because of his short stature, which Elias is actually growth hormone deficiency as well. So stay tuned for that video with starting growth hormone injections for him. But what I recommend is talk to him, help build his confidence. That's what I try to do with my children, is just try to build their confidence, and definitely put your foot down and speak with these teachers and demand that respect. My heart goes out to you. I know it's been a while since I answered any questions. I hope you're doing well. I hope your boy is doing well, and I'll keep you posted, and stay tuned for the next video, guys. Bye.